Building a new Flutter project typically starts with hours, sometimes days, of repetitive chores. You're mapping out folder structures, wiring up state management, and hunting down basic configuration errors before writing a single line of actual feature code. Flutterseed replaces that manual grind with a visual scaffolding engine. We can architect a production-ready application foundation complete with routing and state in 60 seconds. Instead of copying from outdated starter repositories, you design your exact requirements on a deterministic, node-based canvas. The engine generates exactly what you map out. To follow along, you only need 3 things: an open web browser, your local Flutter SDK, and an active simulator to run the final build. Bypassing the setup phase means you get straight to the work that actually matters, building the unique features of your app. Let's start the clock. Step 1 is opening the Visual Builder. Once you log into the platform, you land right here on a blank creation canvas. The entire platform operates on one rule. Every major technical choice, from how you manage state to how you handle routing, exists as an interactive node that you place on this board. Drag the architecture node to the canvas, setting the pattern to feature first. Next, place the state management node beside it and select Riverpod. Finally, pull in the routing node and lock in Go Router. With just these 3 blocks on the board, we have already mapped out the complete folder hierarchy and the base dependency injection for the app. Now we tackle the phase that usually drains the most setup time, wiring up the backend. Grab the backend node from the palette and drop it right into our active workflow. Opening the node's internal configuration menu exposes the specific cloud services available for integration. Pay close attention here. If you skip this menu, the compiler generates an empty integration block. You have to explicitly tell the platform which services to activate. Scroll down and toggle on Authentication, then flip the switch for Cloud Firestore. Those 2 clicks replace hundreds of lines of initialization code and dependency configuration. Your backend is now ready to talk to your frontend. The final requirement in the Visual Builder is connecting our individual choices together into a logical sequence. The compilation pipeline reads this graph from left to right to establish the code structure. Any node left floating independently will be ignored, so every element must be connected. Click and drag to draw the connecting lines between your architecture, state, routing, and backend blocks. With the graph locked in, execute the export process on the top toolbar to generate your final downloadable project archive. Download that archive, move over to your local machine environment, and extract the folder. This graphic shows the generated codebase structure. Because we selected Feature First earlier, you can clearly see the strict separation between the features and core directories, proving the architectural integrity of the output. Now run the flutter run command in your terminal to deploy the compiled application. The build completes successfully, natively passing all strict linting rules out of the box. You now have a zero setup drift starting point for development. In about 60 seconds, we generated a fully functional, back-end wired MVP foundation. For an engineering organization, this creates a repeatable, high-quality baseline. Every new project automatically adopts your exact standard architecture, eliminating team setup drift entirely. If you prefer to stay out of the browser, Flutterseed includes a dedicated CLI tool. It delivers this exact deterministic output entirely through terminal commands. Once your foundation is set, you can explore the curated asset library to pull pre-built UI templates straight into your new scaffold. Application development should be focused entirely on designing unique features, not wrestling with boilerplate. Go to flutterseed.com to start mapping out your architecture today.